page in history turns with the completion of every night. Another step towards destiny after every game. But in all storybook adventures, a happily ever after finish can only occur after much turmoil. So far, there's been very little of that with the Chicago Bulls. Tonight, the Grizzlies come to town to play their part in this incredible tale. Will they line up as victims like so many before them? Or will they be one of the select few to slay the dragon? Who knows? But one thing is for certain. History writes itself on the fly. Nothing is foretold. In the real world, that's why they play the games. After getting halfway to the 70-win mark last night, the Chicago Bulls now go for a perfect 20-0 at home. Tonight, live from the United Center in Chicago, it's the Vancouver Grizzlies against the Chicago Bulls. And we welcome everyone to the Ford Dealers warm-up show in Chicago Bulls basketball here on Sports Channel.
The Chicago Bulls welcome the world's greatest fans to the United Center. Tonight's game is between the Vancouver Grizzlies and your Chicago Bulls. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First for the visiting Vancouver Grizzlies. At one forward from Wake Forest, 6'8", Chris King. At the other forward, 6'9", from Seton Hall, Anthony Avent. At center, 7 foot from Oklahoma State, Bryant Reeves. A 6'1" guard out of UNLV, Greg Anthony. And the other guard out of East Carolina, 6'4", Blue Edwards. The Vancouver Grizzlies are coached by Brian Winters, assisted by Lionel Holland, Rex Hughes, and Jimmy Powell. The trainer is Troy Wetzel. Central Arkansas, 6'7", Scottie Pippen. A 6'8" forward from Southeast Oklahoma State, Dennis Rodman. The man in the middle from New Mexico, 7'2", Lou Longley. From Miami, Ohio, Ron Harper. From North Carolina, Edgar Michael Gordon. The head coach to the Bulls.
Bulls and Grizzlies starting lineups. You got a chance to see them both tonight. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Grizzlies now. Anthony and Blue Edwards with Chris King and Anthony Avent, and Big Country Bryant Reeves in the middle. For the Bulls, Harper and Jordan, Pippen with Rodman at forwards, and Longley in the middle. Let's go to the baseline. Lou Canellis. What's happening, Lou?
Guys, I know the Bulls beat these Grizzlies back in November, but it was a different team back then. Vancouver playing good basketball of late. They've won 5 of their last 10. More importantly, their last 2 ball games, and they were big games. They beat the Knicks in Vancouver, and then they knocked off the Bucks in Milwaukee the other night. They've gotten great play out of Big Country in the middle, which leads me to one of the keys tonight. Can Luke Longley put good games together on back-to-back nights? Back to you guys.
Well, you're right. Luke Longley was 0 for 6 in that game, and Dickie Simpkins started in Rodman's place. So the Bulls have a different look tonight. Luke coming off that great game last night against the Knicks, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Oh, just made it to the water. Just got it covered, man. I was looking down here at our stat monitor. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Almost had some white stuff floating in that water.
Our officials, Donnie Vaden, Jack Nees, and Scott Foster. Scott Foster is new guy. Big Country. Looks like he got in a scrap, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like he ran into
Fought with a bobcat or something.
With a grizzly or something.
Oh, you think? Anthony Avett and Luke Longley ready to go. Jack Nees is taking his time throwing it up. And there it is. The Bulls get the tap. On the season, Bulls close to 50. Vancouver about 44. Inside for Big Luke. Luke wants a good ball game tonight. Dennis Rodman didn't see it. Now comes up with it. For three. And Michael with a rebound. That would have been something to start the game.
Remember the last time we played here, he had a triple-double. His first three-point field goal, and then Jay opens up with a fadeaway jumper.
Bulls come out with a little pressure.
Remember that he did hit that for his first three-pointer from the corner just before halftime and turned this building into a noise house.
Reeves throws up a shot and it goes in. John, I'll say this, he's got a nice touch. Scotty on the right side, looks down low. Right back to Scotty, and it wouldn't fall. Rebound tapped, loose, and finally picked up by Anthony. Motors down the floor. Reverse layup. Nope. But the rebound by Chris King is good. Sports Channel, I'd like to welcome our affiliate TCI of Northern Indiana. Viewers in Elkhart as Ronnie Harper misses the shot in the corner. 4-2. Grizzlies with the lead. And the quick jumper wouldn't fall. Michael right there for the rebound again. Hit for three. And that puts the Bulls right back into the lead. Anthony between the circles on the dribble. Avett, fadeaway jumper. And Dennis Rodman right there. Gets it out to Ron Harper. Say, John, something else about Rodman that doesn't get much play except from you and I is his outlet passes. And a foul call that Scotty was driving in. He does a great job outletting the ball.
Yes, he does. And he does a lot of it two-handed. You know, Tony does the same thing. That's almost a European style outlet pass. But
Wes Unseld, the last guy I remember that could really do it and snap those wrists. And boy, that ball was right there.
He would fire at the half court, right at the side, and the way they would go.
Luke looks from 15. Luke Longley with a basket.
Boy, he's got that stroke down now, hasn't he? That 15, 16-foot jumper. Looks like Wennington taking that shot.
It's a big addition to his arsenal, too.
Yep.
Opens things up for him. Reeves. Fadeaway jumper. And Rodman right there again. Gets it out to Ronnie Harper. Will come to the middle. Hit the three. He hit one.
There he is. He is red hot from that area. And you remember last night against the Knicks, that's where Harper took 3 threes in the first quarter.
And the Grizzlies won a timeout. 9:08 left first period. The Bulls lead it early, 10-4.
The coaches were talking about, and the Bulls have come out, looks like ready to play.
Inside. Reeves gives it back to Blue Edwards to Reeves, and it goes off Luke's foot. Got some banners here. What do we have? Some signs. For your jersey, I will name my baby the Worm. Oh, I didn't know that. Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd always believed it. But
says Scotty MVP.
Ryan Reeves goes to the basket and puts it in. Big Country makes it 10-6. Bulls with the lead. Luke wants it right back. Spin move by Longley in the lane, and Luke Longley answers. I was talking to Luke on the plane last night. He said this is one game he wants to play well. He did play well last night. He got some help defensively, but he thought he played well, and he really wanted to play well tonight against Big Country.
The Big Country just came off the injured list when the Bulls played last time. He had 3 out of 7 from the field.
Anthony for 3. And Anthony Even with the rebound. Gives it right back to him. Runs up to Luke and throws it in. Anthony makes it 12-8. Bulls with the lead. Scotty goes right to the basket. Had it knocked away. 19 on the shot clock. 8:04 left first period. And the Bulls 12-8 leaders. Rodman will come over and get it and put it in.
Knocks it off the glass. Rodman looking a little more offensive minded tonight, isn't he?
Well, when you start the game taking a three, yeah. I would say. I'd agree with you. You hear Phil call out the play. Bulls lead at 14-8.
Rodman has 1 for 10, or 1 for 11 now from three-point line.
Back to Scotty. Spins, looks for the opening. When Reeves goes back to Luke, Scotty knew that was his read. He went in and took the shot, but couldn't make it. Blue Edwards has the tee.
Yeah, Theodore Edwards, and we saw him do a nice job from Utah. 3 seconds, no.
King on the wing comes inside, off balance, short, and out of bounds.
3 white shirts after it. 2 seconds on the clock. It didn't hit the iron. We saw Blue Edwards do a nice job at Utah and Milwaukee.
Oh. Blue Edwards has to change the shot, and Dennis Rodman tried to get it out of bounds. Bulls ball. And Phil wants the same play called again. Lou Canellis, what do you got, buddy?
You guys know where he got the name Blue, don't you?
Yes, Blue Baby.
Right. Choked on a chicken bone.
Harper did this last night and does it again tonight. 3-pointer for Ronnie Harper.
That's right, he did. He choked on a chicken bone, and he was turning blue, and that's why he stayed with that name. Theodore is his real name.
King, baseline jumper. Chris King with the basket makes it 17-10. Bulls with the lead. MJ backs in against Greg Anthony and continues to back him in. Cross over. Nope. Rodman couldn't get it. Chris King right there for the rebound. Anthony was right in again, and this time Luke said that's enough going to the basket. Guys your size don't belong in here.
He makes a nice pass down the lane, though, to get there.
Yeah.
He played so well against us the first time. He had 27 points. Really came out and set the tone. Then Michael did just what he did last time down the court. Only he missed a jump shot here, but he got 19 points in about the last 5 minutes of the game. Really put on a show.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. 6:25 remains in the first period. Bulls lead at 17-10.
Come up strong there, guys.
It's great to see him make moves like that. Great to see him do things that are indicative of what the big, strong center does.
But I would rather see him block that kind of shot when a guy comes in, goes for a reverse, and pick up the foul. Anthony splits the free throws. He's got 3.
Luke has it up high as the cutters scissor across him. Down low, inside, Rodman couldn't get it. And Blue Edwards fouled by Scotty.
Personal foul. Scotty Pippen is first, the team's second.
17-11, Bulls with the lead. The Grizzlies run just about the same play the Bulls had with that little scissor on top. Now try and get it down low. Trying to back in. He can't get too far with Rodman. And Luke Longley with the rebound. Gets it out. Scotty. As Rodman runs hard down the floor. Scotty faked the 3. Spin move inside. Hangs and hits. Pretty move by Pip. Edwards with it on the wing. Inside again it goes. Reeves throws up a bad shot. Rodman right there. MJ splits the defenders. Is looking for Luke. Instead goes on top. Lob pass inside, and it goes off of Blue Edwards. It's Bulls ball on the side.
Happy birthday to Mackenzie Conweiler, who is 9 today. Yes, many more happy birthdays to you.
Rodman gives it back to Scotty from 15. Scotty Pippen hits again. Pip with 10 now, and it's 21-11 Bulls. Anthony between the circles, baseline.
Got to be 3 seconds there, no?
Anthony, tough three from the corner, short rebound capped, and out of bounds Bulls ball. (21-11) Bulls with the lead.
Like a low man here. He and Rodman with 2 apiece.
MJ at the corner with Blue Edwards on him. Stops, fires, and Luke high with the rebound. Good move. Luke couldn't get it. That one tipped away. Big fella kicks it out. Scotty fakes the three. Penetrates inside with the left hand. Scotty.
He went in, made contact with Bryant Reeves. Pip's got 12, putting on a show here for everybody.
23-11 now. Bulls with the lead. Good defense. Look at Scotty play. Inside Blue Edwards. Couldn't get it. Luke comes up with it. Gets it out to Scotty.
Michael.
Oh, a nice block by Avent. Down the floor. Greg Anthony stops from 15. Avent missed it. Rebound capped, and Luke comes away with it again. Spins out. Gets it to Michael. Lob for Scotty.
Oh, Scotty tried to control it, bring it to Rodman to go up for the shot. Let's take a look at the play Scotty made just a second ago. He comes down, goes into big country, turns around with the left hand, throws it off the glass and in. Tony Kukoc in for Michael now as the Grizzly block comes in on Harper. Beautifully done by Avent. And here's the live to Michael, or to Scotty. Whoa, he tries to carry it out.
Pip on top. Starts to back it in. Goes right to the
Oh,
basket.
man.
Scotty, when he's like this, there is no stopping him.
He's
They call it in a zone.
Well, he's like Michael has taken over games. Scotty's just flat taking this one over.
He scored the Bulls' last 4. 25-11. Bulls with the lead.
High screen and roll. Oh, he's going to give him 3? No, he wasn't shooting.
Scotty picks up the personal.
Picks up his second now. He picked up one on Blue Edwards down there, and they faked out of the corner. Fired Scott says, "Oh, I was shooting that ball."
Steve Kerr with a new haircut comes in. And Scotty will check out.
Pip with 14 first quarter points and a couple fouls goes to the bench. He's got 14 points. The Grizzlies have 11.
Steve Kerr, great three-point shooting in January. December was even better.
Somebody bleeding out there?
Must be.
Yep, that's what they're looking for.
Oh, the Blue Edwards. They're working on Blue Edwards right now. Coming up, here we go. We'll tell you about what's coming up tomorrow night on Sports Channel a little later. Big Country gets it over to Scott. Iron Scott with a long jumper. And how about Luke and Dennis Rodman? Dennis backs him on the head. He loves it when Luke does that, huh? Tony in the corner. Comes off the screen. Kukoc back to Rodman. Off for Ron Harper. Bounce pass to Tony. How about this ball movement, John?
They look like they're having a lot of fun playing this game.
And timeout called by Vancouver. 2:24 left in the first, and the Bulls lead at 27-11. There they are. That's not bad. Not bad numbers. Bryant Reeves going to the basket. They are kidding about throwing him a lob, weren't they? Baseline jumper. Edwards couldn't get it. Kukoc with a rebound. Tony Works up the floor and gets it to Ronnie Harper. Kerr with it on the wing. Into the corner for Ronnie Harper. Harp comes off the screen, drives inside. Harper with the running one-hander. Ronnie Harper with a bucket. He's got 5 points now, and the Bulls lead at 29-11. Reeves backs in, baseline jumper, does finally curl in. Reeves with 6 points and no rebounds. Luke 4 points and 6 rebounds. Tony from 16, a little short. And Byron Scott with a rebound, pushes it up the floor. And throws it away. Throws to the young man in the first row.
Bulls get 2. Brian Winters, great shooter. Had some great years with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Harper now calls out the play he wants. Kerr bounces it. Tony fakes the 3. Had it knocked away. Good defensive play by Blue Edwards. Back to Greg Anthony.
He just took up the space underneath, went right to the hole. Only 3 of the Grizzlies have scored: Chris King, Brian Reeves, and Greg Anthony.
Kerr for 3. From the top, Steve Kerr with a jump shot.
Hey, we get this way too far ahead. We may not see Michael come back in the game. But you know what? He's only got 2 points, and he's got to come back and get those numbers, because this is a contract year for him.
Oh, that's right. Brian Reeves with the jumper. That's a good point. 32-17 Bulls.
Oh, he's got to play good this year.
Otherwise, yeah, right. Be looking for a contract from somebody. Shot clock, game clock. You can see just about the same. There goes Tony. Ronnie Harper with the one-on-one move. Harper kicks it to Luke from 12. And the ball tipped, and that'll do. We played 1 period here at the United Center, and the Bulls lead the Grizzlies 32-17. I was thinking of snorkeling a little later on and then asking you for a date. You got great legs.
I can't find a place to put my gloves.
A little snorkeling later and then ask Johnny for a date. Look at these. These are great. I love these things. There's a guy. Look at nice legs.
A little fun here at the United Center, as you always have fun.
Bill Wennington checks into the game. Brian Reed with the slam. 32-19 now. Bulls with the lead. Randy Brown over to Rodman. Tony cuts through and didn't catch the ball. Anthony kicks it over. Byron Scott baseline jumper short, and Rodman wanted that one. Kicks it ahead to Steve Kerr. How many does he have? 5. Bill Wennington baseline jumper. The high archer wouldn't go, but Tony right there comes inside, tries to muscle, instead kicks it out to Steve Kerr. This time Tony's open, and he hits. 34-19 now. Bulls with the lead. Reed on top. Blue Edwards for 3. And Wennington couldn't get it. Oh! Dennis Rodman threw it in the second row. Eric Murdoch checks in. How about first quarter stats now? Grizzlies 8 of 22, Bulls 14 of 26, and 3-pointers 4 of 5 for the Bulls, 0 of 2 for Vancouver.
Eric Murdoch, again, who played at Milwaukee and had some good games. Well, Reeves just going on doing what he wants offensively, 12 points.
Couldn't put it in, and Brown may come up with it. Nope, couldn't quite do it. Anthony behind the back gives it over to Murdoch. Baseline drive, and they'll reset. 10-10 left in the second period. Bulls lead at 34-21. Reeves, and Randy Brown goes high for the rebound. Tony for 3. Rodman tipped it but couldn't get it. 34-21, Bulls with the lead here. Anthony behind the back dribble. Resets. Murdoch tries to make the move. Comes inside. The running one-hander. Eric Murdoch with the bucket. And it's 34-23. Kerr. And Rodman right back to Steve Kerr. Inside Wennington and a foul. Edwards. Superman. Just kind of taking his time. He'll be ready. Kukoc. Bounce pass to Wennington for the layup.
Little screen and roll off the out of bounds.
36-23 now, Bulls with the lead. Anthony comes inside and gets fouled. Bill Wennington will be called for the personal. Billy's first. Greg Anthony with a couple. Missed the first. Johnny, our next television game on Sports Channel, and a busy week here, will be Friday night. Miami Heat come to town. 36-24, Bulls with the lead. Rodman gives it right back, and a foul called on Doug Edwards.
That's number 2 on Doug Edwards. 2 trips down the floor.
And substitution coming. Eric Mobley will check into the game.
Eric Mobley in the lineup for Vancouver, replacing Doug Edwards.
Wennington gives it right back to Kukoc. Right side, Randy Brown. Good ball movement into the corner. Steve Kerr penetrates. High archer wouldn't fall, and Byron Scott with a rebound. Pushes it up the floor. Stops from 18. Very short, and Tony right there. And Bill Wennington brings it across the timeline on the dribble. Wennington posts up. Randy Brown started to go off the screen. Now goes right to the bucket. Wennington tipped, didn't go. Rodman kicks it out to Steve Kerr. And the Bulls will reset. Tony goes down to post up with Scott on him. Randy Brown, baseline. Bill Wennington with the jumper. And it just won't fall for him. 36-24. Bulls with the lead. Coming up on 8 minutes left here in the first half. And Reeve couldn't hang on, and Randy Brown gets it ahead to Steve Kerr. Right side, Brown. Looks to come off the screen. He does. Out to Wennington, and Billy's got to go get it.
Steve's got a wide open shot. Nope. Time is running.
4 on the shot clock. Tony Kukoc from the top of the circle.
Tony knew where it was, didn't he? 6 for 2.
38-24 as the waiter that time threw one in. Anthony bounces back. Mobley lost it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball.
Chicago.
Bulls worked that pick and roll with Tony coming down the lane. Bill getting the ball and going in. They come back and try it, and they kick it out of bounds.
I get better the way the Bulls do it. Rodman gives it to Kukoc. Tony posting up. And Byron Scott reached in.
Grizzlies, the personal foul. Byron Scott is first. The team's third.
Third team foul. And Phil Jackson calls the inbound play. Rodman with it on the wing.
Dennis, long 2. Yep. It was on the line.
Greg Anthony starts to penetrate. Randy Brown kicks it away. Nice little tip. And we get a timeout. 6:56 left first half, and the Bulls lead at 38-24.
Oh, you're right, Lou. And they also released Harvey, who was their starting small forward earlier in the year, and he's gone now.
Bulls with a new 4 of the 5. Randy Brown stays in. Michael Jordan, Dickie Simpkins, Scottie Pippen, and Jason Caffey into the ballgame. Reeve in the lane puts it in. makes it 38-26 now. Bulls with the lead. So Bill gave those the big twos, Scotty and Michael, quite a bit of time off. Scotty on the right side.
Notification didn't hurt Pip.
No.
16.
Not in the least. Brian Winters looks at Chris King, says, hey, you got to get out of it. He can shoot it. Down low, Reed. You hear Phil Jackson work him, and two hands in the back called on Dickie Simpkins. Blue Edwards comes back in. Greg Anthony will leave.
Okay, that'll put Murdoch back really where he belongs at the point guard. He does a nice job there.
Murdoch with it on the right side. Looking inside for Reed. And he's got it in there. Scotty comes over to help. Mobley inside. Got it, and he's fouled by Jason Caffey.
Well, that's a difference in, I guess, what Lou was talking about early in the game when Greg Anthony went down the lane and got fouled by Luke Longley. Didn't give him a chance to get the basket. He split the free throws. Here, they go down the lane, get the basket. The easy foul, and Mobley, big man, steps to the line for another one. Another guy that played in Milwaukee.
They're calling them the Vancouver Bucks for a while, weren't they? MJ with it on the wing. Starts to drive. Kicks it off. Randy Brown. Try and get a little spacing. Michael down low with Edwards on him. Fades. Comes up a little short.
He blocked it. He blocked it. He blocked it. It's got to go that way. That's right, Jack Neves.
Bulls ball.
That time what Don Baden was watching right there, but it was a good play by Blue Edwards. He was right on top of Michael. He blocked. He's the last guy to touch it. Six seconds. Yep.
See if he blocks this one.
Yeah, he did. He tried to double clutch it. And you'll see Michael get two shots blocked on the same play.
And then a foul.
Yeah. Bulls have lost a little of their impetus here.
So King will trigger the inbound pass, gets it to Murdoch. Murdoch stops.
There's another block.
Randy Brown got a piece of it. Blue Edwards left side. Threw it to Dickie Simpkins. Nice pass, but he wore the wrong ball.
Whoa!
Pass just looked like a little bit behind Jason Caffey. And Scotty says, yep, my fault. I threw you a screwball instead of a slider. Sorry.
You throw that ball sidearm sometime, it makes that in turn, you know.
Right. 40-29. Bulls have been at 40 for a while. 5 minutes left, first half. Reed moves in, kicks it out. King with a long jumper. And Michael almost had it. King gets the rebound. Lob pass inside, and he got it. Mobley with the lob.
He's just way out of sync now. 9-point lead.
Okay.
He's had his third one blocked.
Kicks it out. Randy Brown, top of the circle. Jump for Randy Brown. 4 points for Brown, and it's 42-31 Bulls for the lead. Murdoch left side. Reeve comes across, and Dickey trying to keep the entry pass from coming. King puts up a three. Johnny, it is 42-34. Bulls for the lead. Scotty got held. Fourth team foul with 3:50 remaining in the first half. Michael goes behind the screen, gets it back. Dickey double pumps, had it partially blocked by Mobley. Had that one blocked, but a foul called on the second one.
Well, let's see. Dickey's got to make him pay with 2 free throws. One, not so much pay. He missed 2, and there's no pay. Goes on in and gets that ball swiped at, and Mobley comes in here and grabs it. There's the start of the pay.
Got a lot of minutes. That was when Dennis Rodman was still out.
He was a starting forward on that team.
Missed that one, and nobody went for the rebound.
They throw it away.
3:39 remains. First half. Bulls lead it 43-34. MJ on top, right side for Jason Caffey. Other side, Scotty with the left hand on the way.
He went in taking a look at what he wanted to do. Did he want to slam that or what? It was just an easy lay-in with the left hand. He took it. 18 big points for Pitt.
45-34 Bulls with the lead. Reeve backs in. Michael came over to help. Bryant Reeve couldn't get it. Dickie Simpkins with a rebound. Out to MJ. Inside for Jason Caffey. He got fouled. Mobley believe he will shoot a couple.
Grizzlies personal foul. Eric Mobley is first. Penalty. Jason Caffey to the line, shooting penalty.
Caffey gets a couple. Basketball coming up. Slam Dunk Saturday. Starts at 11 o'clock with the Missouri Valley game. Evansville, Southern Illinois. UIC in there. Eastern against Western. And Notre Dame looking for a win at 6. A lot of good basketball on Saturday right here on Sports Channel.
Bulls with a very sluggish second quarter here. Started off 32. 15 points now.
King brings it across the timeline. Lou Edwards for 3. He can do that with Kenny Gaffey.
It's his first points of the game, yes.
46-37 now Bulls with the lead. MJ down low. Caffey looks to make the move. Muscles it up. Couldn't get the rebound. Half the back. Bryant Reeve gets it and looks down the floor. Reeve comes across, wants to post up. Trying to play a little two-man game. Nice job by Dickey to deny that pass. Lou Edwards kicks it off inside Mobley with a slam.
Your defense is terrible right now, isn't it? Yes. Fans are getting bored here. The Bulls up by 7, and
MJ inside Simpkins with a basket with 2 minutes left in the first half. 48-39 now Bulls with a lead.
That's the thing that Simpkins and Caffey have to learn is to finish that play when they get that ball underneath. Go up hard with it, either draw a foul or get that easy basket.
Murdoch comes off the screen, rolls down the lane. Yeah, stay in. Coming up in a minute and a half left.
Michael's going to take 4 shots here.
This is 5. We'll get 5. And we got a timeout. Minute and a half left in the first. And the Bulls lead at 48-39.
A 2-point field goal. And that's it.
Luke and Ellis is standing by. Lou, what are you standing by for?
Guys with MJ at the line shooting a couple of free throws. When was the last time you saw Michael Jordan go through a half and only shoot 4 times as he has tonight?
Been a while.
Well, you know, we've seen Scotty play that role, that supporting role. And tonight the roles are reversed, aren't they? Scotty hasn't got a rebound. He's got 1 assist. Michael's got 5 assists, a couple rebounds. So they've switched roles a little bit, Lou.
Johnny, you do what the game dictates, and it's funny how a game can dictate what your role in the ball game is. I mean, unless you're a guy, you know, the great scorer, which Michael is, but Michael does so many more things. As that one is short, and Tony gets the rebound. You just do what your team needs that night, and it can be different every night.
Well, that's why the Bulls have win, because they've done that.
Michael just lost it. Oh, he thought he got fouled. Inside Jason Caffey couldn't come up with it. Murdoch pushes it up the floor. Out to Blue Edwards for 3.
No, not even close. They gave a sign for 3. Way on the line, Tony. Yeah, finally Simpkins with the tip in. They signaled a 3 on that 3-point field goal play. He was almost standing at a free throw line.
.30 seconds left. First half, Bulls 52-39 lead. Murdoch comes inside and a foul called.
Michael?
Yeah. And MJ points to the other end. He says, you can call that stuff on the other end, too. So Eric Murdoch gets a couple. Bulls will have one more possession.
A lot of signs back there, aren't there?
Yes, brick.
Yes.
(52-40). See, not much difference, as I promised. Tony holding the ball away from Blue Edwards. Just hanging on. Shot clock at 10 now. Tony backs it off. Edwards reached in, almost got it. Spin move, Tony for Jason Campbell.
Oh, acrobatic slam. Tony set it up beautifully.
2 seconds. 1 second. Murdoch from near half court, and that one is short. The Chicago Bulls at halftime played pretty well. And John, despite the fact that Michael didn't score a lot of points, the Bulls lead this one 54-40.
Nicely done.
Bill Jackson and the ball club will walk off the floor. Bulls did a nice job. Took care of business in the first half. Had a little dry spell in the second quarter, but didn't do too badly. We're at halftime here, and the Bulls lead the Grizzlies 54-40. Play, Jake. Well. Bulls with the same starting five. Looks like the Grizzlies will have the same. And we're ready to roll. Anthony with it on the left wing. Reeves stays up high. Do a little exchange. Now they want to get it down inside to him. I don't think I've seen him spin baseline yet. He gets the ball back, gets it out to Blue Edwards. 8 for 3. Nope, and the rebound tapped out. Ronnie Harper gets it. Looks down the floor. Harper over to Scotty. Underneath, Scotty drops it in.
It's got 20. Nice job by Harp taking that ball down, driving into traffic, creating a situation where Pip just came as the trailer, late trailer, and got the hoop.
Anthony on the right wing. Blue Edwards posting up and said it's King on top. Into the corner. Edwards. Eventually it went back to King. I don't think that's where he meant it. Shot clock at 2. And the ball tipped out of bounds. 2 seconds remain on the shot clock. The jumper, nope, and Luke Longley with a rebound. Out to Scotty. Pitt got cut off, got fouled, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
2 shots, Skip. That's what Pip was looking at. Is he going to get me to the line on this play? So Chris King on that foul. A little short.
Our next television game on Sports Channel will be Friday night. Pat Riley, the head coach, will be here along with Alonzo Mourning, several others. Bulls take on the Heat. Game time 7. Tip off 7:30. 57-40 now. Bulls with the lead. Anthony on top. Reeves trying to post up. Flashed into the lane. Now comes back on the wing. Kicks it out of the corner. Anthony with the 3. And Rodman right there on the dribble. Looks down the floor. Finds Scotty. With Blue Edwards right there. Harper drives inside. Good foul call.
Good move. Harper with explosive speed. He is really playing like the Harper of old. He's finally melded in this thing. He's not taking Michael's place as he tried to do the last year. He's just going in and doing what he can do. And boy, creates havoc when he's on his game. Good defensive player. People don't think he is, but his steals are great.
Missed the first. He's got one more. And John, what a weapon that is for the Bulls to know that he can hit that three-pointer.
Yeah.
I mean, you always thought he could drive to the basket. His defense has improved. But boy, that three-pointer is a big weapon. Michael was faking Blue Edwards.
Blue Edwards broke both his ankles leaning on Michael. He thought, well, here he goes now.
Anthony across the timeline. Reeves up to set the screen. Anthony threw it for Blue Edwards, but Blue didn't catch it.
Blue blew it.
Right. There you have it.
There you go. In a nutshell.
58-40 Bulls.
Film at 11.
MJ in the corner. Nice spin move. Here he goes with the left hand. Couldn't get it. Rodman right there. Luke fought with Dennis for the rebound. It's out of bounds. And Dennis walked up to Luke and said, hey, I had that one.
Michael spun that baseline. I thought he had that run ready to hammer down, but came off with the left hand. And Dennis missed a shot underneath.
King on top. Edwards looks inside. Reeves trying to post up now, pops out to set the screen, and Blue Edwards will take that shot. 58-42 now, Bulls with the lead. And Winters wanted a double dribble. Michael into the corner. Luke thought about shooting it, now backs it in. And Lou had a knocked loose, foul call. Anthony Avent called.
Took a long time, Tommy, but you finally see Rodman at the head of the list here in rebounds. Now he qualifies. Yep. He was hip underneath. He was out of bounds, was he or no? Yeah, he did. He stepped out of bounds. Tonight's game, Dennis has got 9.
Couple points.
Yep.
In stereo were available.
There you go.
Anthony between the circles. Edwards drops it off inside. Scotty might have got a piece of it. Give him an assist. He changed the flight of the ball, and Anthony Avent with the basket. 58-44 now. Bulls with the lead. Scotty down low for MJ.
Edwards has done a pretty good job on it.
Picks up the foul that time.
His first foul. Mike goes to the line. He's had a tough time shooting here. He hasn't taken a lot of shots for him. 6 shots in 19 minutes. Made 1. A couple of free throws. He's only got 4 points.
He's got 5 assists and a couple rebounds.
I'm sure people that came to the game the first time said, which one was Michael the first half?
Is it 33? He played really good.
Nope.
Greg Anthony, as Dennis came up, just to slow him down a little bit. King, top of the circle, right side. Greg Anthony goes baseline, drops the shoulder, and a foul call. Michael will be called for the personal. MJ picks up his third. First team foul.
So good move down the sideline by Greg Anthony. Little housekeeping done by Jack Nees, keeping the floor nice and clean.
Is he passing you a note here? I didn't think so. Anthony hits it first. Japan loves MJ, huh?
Yeah, and that's only one country in the world.
Michael looks to come off the screen, takes the 3 off to the right side. Dennis goes for the rebound, and a foul called against Vancouver. Anthony Avent called for the personal.
Well, the Bulls quickly in a penalty here with 8 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this quarter. Dennis Rodman to the line, 2 points in the game. Dennis does something. He's not a real good free throw shooter, but he does something nice from the line. He shoots and follows it over the line instead of stepping back. Boy, everybody went that time on the runway. Pip was there. And the Rodman says, what, you have no faith?
Anthony throws it up, couldn't get it. Michael with a rebound. Shows a little energy. MJ down the floor, finds Harp. Ronnie with a left hand, couldn't get it. And Avent with a rebound. And a foul on Michael, I believe. Got him on the arm.
That's Michael's 4th foul.
Personal foul, Michael Jordan, his 18 seconds.
You're going to go one-on-one with Michael or try Blue Edwards down low?
You wouldn't think they'd go one-on-one against MJ. Reeves gives it back, gets it back. I don't think he's fun as Luke gets.
Oh! Luke looked like he had that good block. His second. Big guy, Country, comes to the middle. Big Country comes to the middle. He runs into Australia, mate. Check, mate. Looked like a very good block.
Reeves hits the first. That's what he is shooting into.
Doesn't make any difference, right?
With some guys, I was always glad they didn't do it when I played.
Yes.
I had enough trouble. Scotty brings it across the timeline. Rodman wanted to go inside to Michael, didn't do it. Michael still posting up, wants the ball. On top, Scotty. He'll take a long 3.
3 for 3 from that range for Pip. He's got 24.
64-48 now, Bulls with the lead. Avent puts it up over Scotty. Short. Rodman had the rebound, had it tipped away, and Greg Anthony gets it. Inside Reeve with the short soft jumper. Nope. And Luke out to Scotty.
Run, Dennis. Nice. Nicely done. Pip all the way down the lane. Rodman gets the ball and gets it inside. And a timeout, Bulls.
6:56 left in the third. The Bulls lead at 66-48.
Currently playing in tonight's game has been in double figures for 632 games, but tonight has only 5. That's not him. It's Michael Jordan.
Bulls come out with some pressure now.
632 games. That's big time.
That's a bunch, yeah. Anthony will bring it across the timeline. Luke and Ellis's best new friend. Big fella. Reeves. Puts it into the corner. Anthony. Look at all the white shirts. Scotty fouled him, but wow. As soon as Scotty got in trouble, there were 2 more white shirts coming, and then Scotty reacted as well. He had nowhere to go.
They keep bumping him off the dribble, closing that center up on him, and then Pip was trying to sneak the ball from the weak side, but didn't get a chance. So.
Anthony with it on the wing, and he'll take a 3.
Yeah, over Pip's outstretched hands. Yes.
67-51 now. Bulls with the lead.
They normally come back and try a 3 off of a 3.
Luke spun with a left hand. It wouldn't stay. Rodman tipped it twice, 3 times. Couldn't get the 4th. Out to Anthony. Baseline. And he threw that one up off the glass. It looked like Tony Kukoc. Down the floor. Ronnie Harper tries to answer. And he goes.
Nicely done. Quick hitter. Harper with 11. That's reversed. Harper with 11. Mike with 5.
And Harper put it off his leg out of bounds. Goal ball.
Forced the turnover. Oh,
he was looking.
Yep. A technical foul, yes, on Greg Anthony. All the way down the floor. He followed and followed and followed.
Just say enough. You can get one. You really want one.
Jordan shoots the technical foul.
Harp puts the defense on him, hits the ball, went off. He said, he got my hand. He got my hand. But then a little stronger as they got down.
Rick said, as a coach, did you ever say, I want a technical foul to a referee? Give me a T.
No. One time I threw the ball up in the air, though, when I was a player, and the referee said, if that comes down, it costs you $50.
Luke on the baseline. 72-53 now. Bulls with the lead.
That's when they only cost 50. Now they're what, 250 or something? 300? Double teaming the ball here, both of them. Somebody wide open. Who is it, Blue? No?
Anthony throws up a bad shot. Rebound, Bryant Reeves.
25 is Bryant Reeves high.
About 16, 18 now. On top, Ronnie Harper for the three. Nope. And Rodman Buckford couldn't get it.
Oh, he wasn't looking. Threw it right to Tex Winter, who wasn't looking.
Phil Jackson.
He was still writing it down. Phil said, yeah. Tex, who writes down all the offensive sets that they run, he almost broke his pencil.
Across the floor, it's Luke. Underneath, guess who they lost?
And a foul. Luke found him wide open. Mobley underneath, I believe it was on that foul. His third.
Johnny's getting a little close to double figures.
There he is underneath. Good no-look pass. How about that? A no-look pass from Luke to Mike.
The changing night, huh?
There is what we were talking about, Tommy. 10 or more points. 632 times. Karl Malone, 300. Almost 300 behind him. Missed the free throw.
Murdoch will bring it across the timeline. Mobley up high to set the screen. Murdoch had it tipped away in the lane, and Rodman right there looks down the floor, and he'll get it to Scotty. Harp posting up down low. Back to Michael. MJ spins. Baseline. Raises.
Yeah, that was vintage Jordan. He's got 10. And if that's all he gets tonight, that may knock his 31.7 average down to about 31.4.
Serious, he has not spun baseline yet. Counted the foul on Luke.
Well, they let him do all the work he wanted, move his feet wherever the heck he wanted to go with him, and he's got 20. Here he comes in, he keeps banging, bouncing, throws the ball up. Nice touch.
Bryant Reeves hits that. And it's 76-58 now. Bulls with the lead.
They thought that this guy was going to be a player. When he came off the injured list, they traded Benoit Benjamin.
MJ gets it back to Luke inside. Longley. 3 seconds call. Doug Edwards will check back in.
If he misses the shot, he might call 3 seconds or so, you know, if they get it back. But Luke made a good move to the hole. Had them wide open. So let the play flow.
Reeves again posting up. He and Luke in a little battle now. Down low, Reeves short, and last touch by Dennis Rodman out of bounds.
So they come in with Doug Edwards. They've got Doug Edwards and Reeves. They got a fresh 24-second clock.
Mobley at the free throw line. Got a fresh 24 on the shot clock. Reeves trying to get open down low. Has it. Baseline jump shot. Strong. And Rodman right there.
He is not Ewing Morning. He's got that good inside game, but that's a little flow.
Ball taken away. Michael finds Ronnie Harp. In the lane. Harp with a nice move. 78-58 now. Bulls with the lead. Reeves stays out very high here, along with Edwards. Murdoch kicks it on top. Douglas Edwards, top of the circle jumper.
Doug Edwards.
And it's 78-60 now. Bulls with the lead. Inside, Harp had it knocked away. Good defense down the floor. Mobley with Scotty coming back.
Edwards on the play.
Hey, man, let's go. Scotty thought there might have been a charge. MJ on top for Ronnie Harper. Michael, baseline jumper, and all of a sudden he's come to life a little. Which you hadn't figured it happened. 80-62.
Screen roll, Luke. They holler out screen roll. See what happens. But it's with Mobley at the top.
Murdoch had it stripped away. Luke had his pass deflected. Murdoch over to Reeves, and Dennis just grabbed him. A big bear hug for the big grizzly bear. And we got a timeout at an appropriate moment. 80-62, Bulls for the lead. Minute 10 left in the third. Birthday. Hey, little guy. Little Hercules jersey.
Well, he ended up dancing the last dance with Big Country. Here it is. The ball goes over. Dennis gets caught off balance, and they just sort of waltz on out into the corner. But I think Dennis's card is full.
Oh, man. So Big Country will go to the free throw line.
As I mentioned, his high, career high, which of course he would get this year, is 25. He's got 21 working on it. He's had a nice, solid game. Had 8 in the first quarter. He got 3 baskets in the second. He had 14 at halftime. Now he's got 22.
$80-64, Bulls with the lead. Coming up on the end
Offense on Luke, setting the screen.
Minute left, third period now. Murdoch on the right side with Steve Kerr on him. Michael is out. On top, Blue Edwards behind the double screen. Edwards for 3, way off, and Scotty had the rebound, lost it out of bounds. It's Bulls ball with 45 seconds left. Our AOL question of the night: has the recent expansion watered down the NBA talent pool? Send your response, scbulls@aol.com.
What was the result last night of should Pitt be, or should Rodman be in the All-Star game? Was that it?
Oh, yeah. First one missed, and the rebound pulled down. Out to Murdoch. Blue Edwards. About 7 seconds difference.
Physically mismatched. Blue Edwards wants to take Steve Kerr down low, and on the other side, Doug Edwards has got Ronnie Harper.
And Murdoch takes the 3 and hits it. Remember all that. Here comes Scotty. That's what's left in the third. He's going to take the 3.
Got to go, Scotty. Does he know it's going? Yeah, he knows. Too late. Too late.
We played 3 periods here at the United Center, and the Bulls lead the Grizzlies 80-67.
Reeves, and tonight we're seeing why. He's just 2 points away from a career-high 25. And as we go back to Tom and Johnny, how good do you think he is, guys?
What do you think, Reds?
I don't think he ranks in the top 10 centers, but he's a young player, and he's coming along strongly.
He's effective at times. Scotty posts up, 5 on the shot clock. Pip, turnaround jumper, off the glass. Scotty does it, as you pointed out before.
Yeah.
Scotty uses that glass about as well as anybody.
Knows it very well, all the angles.
Edwards on the right side. On top, Mobley, back to Murdoch. Into the corner, Blue Edwards, baseline 3, nope. And Rodman gave it to Steve Kerr. I don't know if he knew that or not, but he did. Ahead to Tony. Down low. Pip. Jump. Hook. Scotty.
Nice leap and leaner that time. 28 for Pip.
84-67 Bulls with the lead.
Bulls with a dozen wins in a row here. 19-0 in this building.
Murdoch. Jumper, and Tony right there gets it out to Pip. Ahead to Steve Kerr, left wing Steve, back to Scotty, put it in.
Beautifully done.
And a timeout called by Vancouver. 10:34 remains, and the Bulls have sprinted to an 86-67 lead.
In the fourth quarter.
Edwards in the corner. Takes the pass, backs it in a little bit. Looks on top. Oh, Maya's checked into the ball game. Loses it. Inside, and a foul called on the shot. Got Tony Kukoc on the arm.
So Blue Edwards will shoot 2 Friolas here.
Our next television game will be Friday night. Pat Riley, Alonzo Mourning, and the Miami Heat come to town. Bulls game time 7 o'clock tip-off 7:30 here on Sports Channel. (86-69) Bulls with the lead as Steve Kerr brings it across half court. Wellington on top finds Scotty. Rodman out to set the screen. Looking for the screen roll, has it. Here's coming through.
And it's, oh, I thought that was home. That looked straight down the barrel. Dennis says, give it to me again.
And he lost it. Mobley gets it right back. Nice give and go, and a block foul on Dennis Rodman.
That's Dennis's first foul. He thought he had the block. Second foul. Been a long time since I heard him whistle 91. You know, I'm going to tell you a little story.
All right.
George Mikan wore 99. You know why he wore 99? Because the referee could not hold the ball under one arm, the whistle in the other, and hold up all those fingers. And he said, I'll give it to the other guy. Oh, Mobley off the rim. Says mine.
16 rebounds for Dennis Rodman, and it's 86-69 Bulls with the lead. Lawrence Moten has checked into the ball game. They're very happy with his work habit so far. Wennington bounces to Scotty, had it stripped away. Scotty got it right back. Wennington on top for 3. Here's Steve Kerr.
The whole building knows that when Steve is alone, they finally find him when he's catching the ball. It's like Pax used to be and BJ when they were here.
Steve Kerr has missed his only shot inside that arc. He's 2 of 3.
Offensive foul. Mobley moving that hip out.
Coming up tomorrow night on Sports Channel, I'll be in Cincinnati as DePaul takes on the Bearcats at 7. Then the report comes up at 9. Cal and Washington State at 9:30 tomorrow night. Note that report a little earlier at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Kerr on the right side into the corner for Tony Kukoc for 3. Tony, not a good outside shooter lately. Got to get back inside. Got to post up a little. Murdoch. Oh, kick. I thought I was ready.
Before that Miami game, though, you and I are going to have some fun at lunch.
Oh, are we ever?
This fishing show is in town. And I'm getting the cabin blues already, you know, sitting around. Cabin fever here with the snow and all this cold weather.
I'm ready to catch some fish, I'll tell you that.
At least look at some videos about catching fish.
All the new equipment. We'll do that. Oh, he spins. And
he hit him with his head. Looked like he went backwards with his head and hit Dennis. Dennis on the foul, his third. Watch the, looks like he gets a headbutt from him. Nope. Chest butt. Dennis leaves with 16 rebounds, 4 points. His evening is probably kaput.
Moulton pops out on the right wing. Looks inside. Finally gets it to Mobley, who slammed. Goes baseline and just tossed that one down. 89-71 now. Bulls with the lead. Kerr lob for Scotty, and it wasn't quite high enough. Murdoch knocked by Steve Kerr. He and Scotty with Jason Caffey as a trailer. Back to Kerr, inside Tony, nice play. Great ball movement by the Bulls. And Tony ends up the recipient. Judd Bushler will get set to check in. Moulton on the wing with Scotty right there. Changed his shot, had to pass it off to Mobley. Now Scotty's got him. Shot clock at 3, at 2. At 1, and Scotty right there with a rebound. If you didn't know it, you'd be surprised at how many rebounds Scotty has as the foul is called. You did know it. Scotty will check out as Judd Bushler comes in.
Judd Bushler in the line for the Bulls.
Pip might have to stay in. No, he says never mind.
Tony hits the first. And Scotty all smiles after a good game.
Look at that shooting. 13 out of 15. Woo.
He and his buddy Harp, those two, they are as thick as thieves. Murdoch with it on the right side. Looks down low. Tony tries to get in front. Can't quite do it. Doug Edwards comes inside. He's fouled. Bill Wennington called for the foul. Picks up his third.
So the Bulls now are here in the penalty early.
How's that Knicks Heat game going, Lou?
Well, those New York Knicks, Tommy, rebounded from last night's belting from the Bulls, and they did it against their former head coach in South Florida. Knicks won it by 9, 88-79. Patrick Ewing, 37 in that game. Tell me he didn't think about what happened last night against Luke.
Boy, they just got scalded in the papers today. As Tony hits a 17-footer. If you didn't see it, Luke and Ellis talked a little bit about that in the pregame show. They absolutely got hammered in the New York media today. The Knicks did. Maya, fadeaway jumper, and Bushler with a rebound. Judd gets it ahead and throws it away. He just doesn't do that very often.
Maya is where? Northern Illinois, is it?
Sir?
Maya, Northern Illinois?
Southern
Illinois.
Close.
There's an article in the paper this morning about him.
Moulton. Mobley inside. And Mobley hits that and a foul on Bill Wennington. He's picked up 4, and now Dickie Simpkins up off the bench. Randy Brown gets up. Is Tony or Steve Kerr?
Tony. Well, let's see how these youngsters finish up here on the floor. The veteran leader out there, Steve Kerr. He's got Brown, Bushler, Simpkins, and Jason Caffey.
.75-75 Bulls with the lead. Brown on top, finds Bushy. Randy Brown stopped from 12. Randy Brown puts it in. 4 points for him now, and it's 97-75 Bulls. Pass inside, Moulton with the slam. Caffey on the right side will shoot from 17. Back of the rim, Mobley with a rebound. Looks down the floor. Gets it ahead to Murdoch. Edwards posting up. Randy Brown knocked it away and picked up the foul.
Nobody's personal foul. Randy Brown, his first. Penalty.
This is another back-to-back game for the Bulls. A tough one in New York last night until the fourth quarter, and this is what happens. The second of back-to-back games. 11 wins, no losses. This could be very easily number 12. They've got 12 in a row, so the second game. That's tough to play, that second game, isn't it? And to come back and win it.
Yeah. It was tough. Got to bed about 2 o'clock in the morning. Right with a plane flight home. 97-78 Bulls with the lead. Caffey with it on the right side. Simpkins up high, gives it right back to Randy Brown. Back to Dickie Simpkins from 17. Nope, and Randy Brown gets the rebound. Out to Steve for 3. Rebound tapped, and Grizzlies lost it. Judd Bushler comes up with it. And Dickie pushed Randy Brown out of the way to get it. And backcourt is what they're going to call. Randy Brown was going to get the ball, and Dickie Simpkins just shoved him right out of the way. Randy talking to Dickie right now. I got a question for you.
You go ahead.
Murdoch. Lob pass from Mobley, and Randy Brown comes up with it. How many years have you been going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, Lord. You know what's tough?
Simpkins
is losing an hour and gaining an hour. You know, I can never figure if I'm supposed to set the clock ahead or back. It's easy when Chicago goes on that change. You know, they always say fall back, spring ahead. But when I go to New York, I can't remember if I'm supposed to fall back or spring ahead.
Kerr comes off the screen on the right wing. On top, Bushler. Left side, Randy Brown's been shooting well. It continues. 99-78.
Bushy's the only guy that didn't score in that game last night. He had a couple shots, and he just couldn't go out.
You were talking to him on the plane about that last night, too. Was it the plane or the bus?
In the bus, yeah. I said, just keep going. Keep your head up. You're playing well.
Moulton runs into a brick wall, though. Throws it out. Shot clock at 2, at 1. Maya with a left hand, and Jason Caffey with a rebound. Gives it back to the guard. Randy Brown over to Steve Kerr. Caffey wants somebody to move instead of standing still. Bushler will take the 3. That was a line drive 3. Down the floor. Jeff gets it right back. Inside Dickie, and that one was blocked. Out of bounds. It'll belong to Vancouver with 3:02 remaining. .99-78. Bulls with the lead. Murdoch gets a lob into the corner. Moulton. And Amaya with a rebound. Phil Jackson got out of the way. Thought he was going to get run over. Mobley gets it to the wing from 19. That's very short. And Moulton with a rebound. Bulls not blocking out, not doing much of anything right now.
Well, they're taking such lousy shots, this other team here.
Okay, there's good point.
I mean, you know, the balls are just bouncing way back out again. Wrong guys are shooting. Guys that can't shoot from that far out. There, he made one.
Amaya from about 8 feet. And it's 99-80 now. Bulls with the lead. Simpkins back to Kerr on top. Campbell coming up on 2 minutes remaining. Jason Campbell puts the hand down, and with 2:05 left, we got a timeout. Bulls lead it 99-80. From long range, Scottie Pippen is our Bud Light Chicago Bulls player of the game. Librarians in need of a number 91 shirt. All kinds of Dennis Rodman shirts here. Inside Campbell. Nice spin move, but he took an extra step. Johnny, are you surprised or going back to the beginning of how popular Dennis Rodman is in Chicago?
Yes. Yes. And he's come in here with a reputation of a real outlaw in San Antonio, but he has not been that way here. He's been a people's choice. He's been a model citizen of what he's done, and he's just gone out and played basketball and rebounded and done the things that he's wanted to. Say, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Who are some of the people that bring us this fine game on Sports Channel?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because our producer director is James A. Angio. Our associate producer is Douglas Q. Stanton. And our executive producer is Kathleen Karp. Vice president of programming is the one and only Mike Bogat. I appreciate you asking that. That was very good timing. You knew to ask that.
I don't get a chance to see that all the time.
I know.
I know. James A. is one of the all-time greats.
And by the way, don't call him Jim anymore either. He's getting touchy about that. Bushler, left side, puts it in. Judd with the bucket. 101-81 now. Bulls with the win. And Johnny, everyone on the Bulls side, has scored.
Yes, sir.
Mobley coming up on a minute left to Moulton. Inside of Maya, and a foul on Jason Campy.
The Bulls' personal foul. Jason Campy, his second penalty.
Big Luke. Oh man, would that feel good right now? Put that ice on your knees like that?
Not me. I'd rather have it in a glass with something a little stronger in it. I'm over those days, ice in my knees. My knees are cold enough.
Tell me about it. I hardly feel them anyway. 101-82 now. Bulls with the lead.
Sprained my ankle one time, and the coach, one of the guys said, "What happened?" He said, "Kerr slipped on the ice." He says, "Yeah, but how did he get his foot in the cocktail glass?" Fun at the old ballpark right here. When your Bulls are 20-0 at home in a building they couldn't win at last year.
Down low, Dickie Simpkins baseline jumper. Rebound to Maya. 101-82. Bulls with the lead. Ahead to Murdoch on the right side. He thought about that three. Jason Campy out there on him. Somebody's got a mismatch. Randy Brown's on Amaya. Amaya won't touch it. Lob pass inside. Moulton runs into Dickie Simpkins and traveling call. The Bulls can't quite run it out. 101-82. Bulls with the lead. Kerr with it on the right wing. Splits the defenders. Nice job over to Judd Bushler. Pushing for three. Murdoch by the three-point stripe to the free throw line. Finds Amaya, moves inside, and a foul called with 4 seconds remaining. Jason Campy called for the foul. So Amaya go to the free throw line. Bulls lead at 104-82. Amaya with a couple. He will have one more. Got them both. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it. Dennis Rodman.
Michael with not a great game, but didn't really need it here. Dennis Rodman walks up. Taking it easy. Hey, he might keep his shirt tonight. What do you think? Will you fans think he will keep his shirt tonight? You fans that are sitting at home watching? Well, Jack's telling him. Jack's saying, over on the left, over on the right. Here it comes. Here it comes. Now you'll hear the crowd roaring a little bit. Everybody waving. Do we get a shot at it? And he's going to hand it to Tony. No.
Usually looks for a little kid.
Yeah, he usually looks for a little one. And where is the little one? There he's going to say, where is there somebody up there?
That one right there. See the little guy?
He picked him out. He just picked him out.
The little guy, you'll see him in a second, I bet, as everybody gets out of the way.
Yeah.
Johnny, the Bulls had a tough second quarter. The bench just didn't get things going very well.
Yeah, they were out. Matter of fact, Vancouver outscored the Bulls in the second and third quarter by 23-22, and then 27-26. But the Bulls had it in hand all the way. 15-point lead in the first quarter, 14 at halftime, 13, and then they stretch it out to win by 20 points. And do an outstanding job here of, again, back-to-back games. It's tough to get up for a team like this. This team gave them some problems when we were in Vancouver, but tonight, outside of the big game by Bryant Reeves with 23 points, the Bulls just actually held their own and they took care of business tonight.
And that's a good point. They took care of business. Now they get a day off tomorrow, and then Miami comes in here on Friday. And I think this is a ball club, John, that continues to do the things they need to do well in every game. Like you talked about, Michael, didn't have the big points tonight, but he did everything else pretty well.
Well, you know, you talk about this team also, this Vancouver team. They just were on a 2-0 streak on a road. They beat the Knicks at home, and then they came on. And they went up to Milwaukee and beat Milwaukee up there. So this team has got some fine young talent, and Reeves played outstanding basketball tonight. Greg Anthony is going to be their leader.
Yeah, and this is a ball club that looks like in a couple of years, John, they need a couple more first-round draft choices, but I think they can get those, and I think this can be a ball club that can be pretty effective, but in a couple of years. You know, you start with the big guy, you got the guard and Greg Anthony. They got some things to work with.
Yes, they do. They got a nice team. They've got a beautiful city to represent, and it's kind of fun hearing the Canadian national anthem.
It is, partner. Bulls get a win tonight. Once again, the final score from the United Center. Bulls win at 104-84. Remember, for complete post-game analysis from Norm Van Leer, plus locker room interviews, switch over to regular Sports Channel for the Sports Channel Report. For Johnny Kerr, I'm Tom Dorr. Good night, everybody.
For Sant Event at your Ford dealer now. Hurry, offer ends soon.
The challenge tonight for the Heat: beat the seemingly unbeatable, dominate the most dominating. Many have tried, many have failed, but they didn't have Pat Riley leading the way. For the Bulls, it's the same old, same old. Another apparent challenge, another stiff competitor, but they've heard all that before. The challenge tonight for the Heat may be to beat the unbeatable. The challenge for the Bulls, not beat themselves.